Now this one goes on a little bit further. They've got a bit more information in here. You see I've got a hyperlink on the right hand side, so what I can do, I can click on that and it brings up another page and it will give me a bit more information. So you can see here I have got it's a nice piece of information here actually. I'm just going to make it bigger. Now I'm going to make that bigger as well so that we can see it. So at the top here we've got 3 tabs. We've got the check, we've got location, and we've got components. We can see here, we can see what we can see some live data going on here. So we can see that at the moment this is red, which is telling me that there's nothing being fed back at all. The reading at the moment, it's assuming there's 65 bar in the system. And this part here, if I click on it, it will give me a waveform. It will tell me how much information that they've got. So if I click on that, that's where it started from. And you see here there's nothing being recorded here because there's nothing on the actual circuit itself. So this can help me in diagnosing when I'm doing the repair. It helps me see if I've actually repaired the fault. If we come down here, we can see a circuit diagram of the components. We can see what the component names are, or sorry, the component codes are, and we can see the pin numbers. And then up here it then gives me tells me what the connection point is. I'll make that come back out again, it's going to keep disappearing. Connection point, part number, the crimping tool that I need, the dismantling tool that I need to take the wiring harness apart, or the plug apart. And it also tells me the cable number and the color as well. So good bit of information on here, and I can see what plug it's on as well. And again, on the right hand side, just a little bit more information about the actual fault itself. Now this is going to vary what you're going to see. If you were looking at the transmission or starting or something, or auto charging, something, whatever it is you're looking at, you'll obviously see different things up here. So this is just an example of what you'll see. Up here on the location, it shows you where to find parts for the actual fault. So it's showing me here, there's that T70, that's that code for that pressure sensor. So it's showing it's on the back left hand side. Showing me that this here, this is a level sensor, and there's the modulating valve for the suspension. If I go off down at the bottom here, I can click next, and now I can see where all the cables are. So I can see where all the connectors are going into the vehicle. It's a very handy little tool. And then finally I can look at the components. I can see the picture of the components. So there's the picture of the air pressure sensor diagram, what the wiring diagram would look like, and then it gives me the connection name, connection number, task. I can check the voltage supply for a sensor, the grounding of the sensor, and the output signal from the sensor. So I can check those things. It gives me a bit of an idea what I need to do and test. And then down here you can see it also has the source and the destination from cable to wire, so that I can actually check my wiring for here as well. So very handy little tool. I can then change it if there's other things to change to. You can see I can see the plug here, so I've just changed it to the plug. It shows me the pins that I may need to be able to access. It shows the pins that I can go to. So handy. I know exactly what to look for, exactly where to go. It's a good tool. Okay, so that's your fault codes. That's checking fault codes, and this just a little bit further in depth with this system here. Just that little bit of extra information that some scan tools will give you. So this is a really nice scan tool in terms of what they've got and what the information is that they're showing you. Now obviously the next thing I'm going to do is I'm now going to go and fix the fault.